Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a few questions, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is, what is my ethnicity? I actually get this question a lot, and a lot of people mistake me for Hispanic, but I'm actually Filipino, Japanese, and Italian. When did you first get started into makeup? So honestly, it was I remember this so well because it was like one of my favorite gifts I've ever received. It was the Christmas of 2015 and my mom got me a Too Faced holiday collection palette, and I have it right here actually. I always keep it with me no matter, I don't use it anymore. I don't use it because it's probably disgustingly old, but a sec. I got this for Christmas 2015 and this was my first ever makeup palette. I think I had maybe one brush and I used all of my mom's makeup, but this was my very own palette. This is disgusting. I don't even know what's on this, but I keep this in the bottom of my palette drawer just because it's very special to me. This is what it looks like. I barely used it. If I used anything, it was this color, and all of these colors in here are okay, there's 2 matte shades, and no, 3. There's this one, and this one, and I had no clue how to use any of those shades. I literally would try to put bright blue on my eyes. That's why there's a huge dent in it, and I didn't use anything else. I didn't even know what blush, highlight, or contour was. I just knew what the eyeshadow was, but I was so fascinated by it, and that's when I started watching YouTube, and I don't know, ever since then I just kind of fell in love with makeup, and it's just so fun to me. So yeah. Next question. Favorite TV show? So recently I haven't been watching that many TV shows, but when I did, I feel I binged a lot more during school to get away from doing homework and stuff like that. But more in the summertime, I don't know, I don't watch that many shows for some reason. But my favorite TV show to watch was Vampire Diaries, and that was on Netflix. I hardcore watched that all the time. I cried so much watching that show. It was emotional, but it's super good. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely would recommend watching that. What's it called? The one with New Girl. Okay, yeah. New Girl was another one that I really liked, and I like American Horror Story as well. So probably those 3 that I can remember me actually binging on. But as of right now, I don't really watch TV. I don't know why. I watch YouTube videos. That's what I do with most of my time. Who is my favorite music artist? Travis Scott. No matter what, Travis Scott is my favorite ever. Especially if you guys haven't heard his new album, Astroworld. It's bomb. It's so good. My favorite songs are Can't Say, No Bystanders, Sicko Mode for sure. That one's crazy hype. Everyone loves that one. What else? Stargazing is really good. They're all really good, but my favorite I probably would say is Can't Say. How old am I? I am 18 years old. So the next question is, what are your goals for 2019? So for me right now, I'm going to school to get my associate's degree. I went to early college high school for the last 2 years of my high school, so I'm pretty much almost done with my associate's degree. So one of my biggest goals is to finish that in 2019. And also, I would say I want to figure out what I'm gonna do with my career. I have an idea. I want to do YouTube. I want to be I enjoy this. This is something that I recently found as a passion of mine, and I feel I want to figure out how to turn my passion into a career, because for me personally, I feel I would much rather do something like this where I can turn my passion into something I can do for a living, whether that's doing makeup, whether that's being a makeup artist, whether that's being a vlogger, blogger, whatever. I know I want to do something in that area, so I feel maybe figuring out what I want to do, what area, and just kind of planning ahead of time and figuring it out. But yeah, I'm excited to get my associate's degree and kind of be done with school for a while. After I get my associate's degree, I'm going to be taking 2 years off to kind of focus on my career and what I want to do, and then yeah, so I'll just see how that goes. So the next question is, what do you love most about doing YouTube? Also, what keeps you motivated? So for me personally, I'm gonna just be straight up with you. I'm not good at socializing, and when I watch YouTube, I'm trying to explain this in the way that it's not as weird as I feel it's coming across. When I watch YouTube, I feel after learning about who someone is and watching their videos for a while, you kind of feel like a personal connection to them, whether you're connecting over personal life experiences, similar interests, anything like that. I feel like when I'm watching someone on YouTube, if I don't feel like I can go out and make a friend immediately, I feel like I can watch YouTube and kind of relate to other people without having to feel like the social anxiety of having to introduce myself to someone and kind of like explain who I am and then figure out if they're gonna like me and if we're gonna be friends and like all that kind of stuff. I just personally, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. And for me, motivation, let me tell you right now, I am not that motivated yet when it comes to YouTube, because sometimes I will wake up and be like, I'm gonna film like 3 videos today and I'm gonna like edit all of them today and I'm gonna upload them and all that stuff, and I'm gonna take some really cool photos for Instagram and stuff like that, and I can do this. People actually care about the stuff I upload and stuff like that, you know, like I feel really motivated in the things that I want to do. And sometimes I'll wake up and be like, why am I even doing this? Like, I don't even get that many views, not that many people are subscribed to my channel, blah blah blah, all that negative stuff that goes on in my head. And honestly, if I wake up and think like, why am I even doing this? The thing that separates, I feel like, doing YouTube as like a hobby and doing YouTube as wanting to do it as a career, like me, like I really want this to be a career for me. And the biggest motivation for me is, if I want this to be my job, I gotta act like it's my job. Like, I tell myself that like so constantly, it's like crazy. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Like, if I want this, I gotta work for it. And I just keep telling myself that no matter how many people hate on me, no matter how many people are gonna like whatever, whether you support me or you just think what I'm doing is stupid, like that's not gonna change the fact that this is what I wanna do with my life. So I'm not gonna let that affect me. The next question is, what is your favorite makeup palette to use? If I'm gonna reach for a palette and I just need to go out quick, or I'm traveling somewhere or anything like that, I'm gonna go for this little cutie pie right here. This is the Huda, I can never say this right, and it makes me so angry. Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions. This palette right here is like the best thing if you're traveling. I took this with me to Mexico, I took this with me to Seattle. I'm gonna take it with me wherever I go in, where I'm probably not gonna think about wearing too much makeup, but if I wanna wear makeup and I happen to like have the time to do it, then like this is the perfect small palette. Let me swatch this for y'all real quick. This gold right here is like everything. Look at that. I'm not good with, oh god, I literally just put that on my watch. Like, that's so buttery. Like, definitely would recommend this if you want to bring it traveling, and even if you don't, like this just is really cute. And I think they're like, I think this is like 20 bucks, which is like really good. I will look it up and put it on the screen if I'm wrong, but if there's nothing on the screen, then I'm right. So the next question is, who is your biggest inspiration? I would say there's not just one person that like inspires me in life. There's many different people that like inspire me in different aspects, if that makes sense. So like when it comes to my career and like doing what I want to do with my career, I would say Manny Amiway for sure. I literally found him on YouTube when he like was pretty much just starting out. He didn't have that many subscribers. Like, he was like filming in his room. He was working at Sephora, and like I just thought he was super funny. And that was when I talk about like those connections, like me, like watching someone's videos and you're like, dang, he's funny, he makes me laugh, like I want to be friends with him. Like, those are the connections that I love so much. Like, you can make millions of those on YouTube, but it's so hard for you to go out and like make a connection like that with someone like on the street. At least for me, like I don't know. But I'll definitely say my mom. Like, I feel like without her, like I wouldn't have like the drive I have now to want to have my own business and want to be an entrepreneur. Because like even from a young age, if you guys don't know me personally, you wouldn't know that she owns her own business. She owns her own adult foster care home facility, and even from a really young age, she was showing me all these little cool things about running her business, all the paperwork and all that little stuff. But growing up, I just thought it was like the coolest thing ever, and I was like, I want to be like my mom. Like, I don't want to go to work every day. I want to like stay home and do what I want to do. I want to be in control of my time. Like, and just seeing her do that growing up, it was just like the biggest inspiration to me, I feel like, for what I want to do with my life now. So I gotta thank mama for that. Okay, so that was it for this video. I'm so happy. I like really enjoyed doing this. Like, I didn't think that anyone was gonna actually ask me any questions, but like y'all came in clutch and you did. So like thank you so much to everyone who did. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you're like a real one, can you like turn on the post notifications? It's like down there or somewhere. I don't know, it's by the subscribe button. And every time I post a video, you'll get a notification that I posted a video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.